Habakkuk chapter 2, verses 1 through 3. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon a tower, and I will watch to see what he will say unto me and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, Bashim, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders, a great millstone. And peace and salutations to the hopeful elected visual scattered abroad. Good morning. Thawadi Yahweh Bashim Yahushua for this day. Thawadi Yahweh Bashim Yahushua for this truth. Thawadi Yahweh Bashim Yahushua for great teachers. Okay. And Thawadi Yahweh Bashim Yahushua for the brotherhood. Okay. And bestowing his Holy Spirit, the Rakah Kadash, for us to bring out these scriptures. I was just looking at a few videos, and I'm going to play a few of them. And, just going into this dark magic and these many enchantments of Esau Edom. And today is April 8th, and we're hoping that the Lord shows his hand, Let's play a few videos.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, these people are full of the devil. These people can't even be reasoned with. These are not people that you can talk to. They already have given their soul to the devil. Are you with me? These people go through seances. These people drink blood. These people sacrifice children. Somebody said they don't do that. They sacrifice children at the highest levels in Hollywood. They drink blood of young kids. This is a fact. That's why the next thing to be exposed will be all the pedophilia that's going to come out of Hollywood and come out of Washington, D.C. The human sacrifice and the cannibalism has been going on for years. Somebody said, oh, they don't do that. It's worse than what you think. You remember when the whole spirit cooking thing came out? That's commonplace, ladies and gentlemen. And many of the Hollywood actors.
Now, this is a Christian pastor or whatever. We don't deal with him. But he ain't lying, is he? He ain't lying. All types of kids go missing every single year here in America. They still ain't let loose that Epstein list. But they got all types of shit to say about Diddy, don't they? All those people, man. All these people that be messing with little children. So the gig is up, man. Yeah, these people are going to have to pay. Okay?
That you go see on a screen, what you don't know, they bring a witch. They do a big seance right there on the set, and they worship devils, and they allow devils to come into them before they take the part of what they're going to act. It's a fact what I'm telling you. These people are full of the devil. These people can't even be reasoned with. These are not people that you can talk to, and they already have given their soul to the...
Explain to me how I have 2 degrees. I have 2 degrees. Oh, and a certificate. A little extra, right? I have a certificate. May not be a master's, but it's something extra, along with the 2 degrees, I'm trying to apply for jobs right now, and the thing is that the only person I have responding to me is a man from a tech company saying, hey, you want to answer some customer service problems? You want to answer some customer service calls? No, Bart, I don't.
See? This American dream, this old Western, she's going through it because she can't get no job, and she done went to school and paid all that damn money just to go into debt. This place is fucking through. Okay? That is pathetic. And then you had the pastor that I just played. These things are going on, man. This place is a filth bucket, man. I'm thinking about a scripture real quick, man. The scriptures say that the instruments of the churl, I think it's in the book of, let me look up something. churl. Ezekiel. Maybe Ezekiel. No, it's in Isaiah 32. Isaiah 32 and 6 through 7. For the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity, to practice hypocrisy, and to utter error against the Lord, to make empty the soul of the hungry, and he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fall. The instruments also of the churl are evil. He deviseth wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speaketh right. Okay, so these people, they go to college, they get out, and I still know people that they working at McDonald's and they got a whole damn college degree. Okay, so this whole Western society and this whole system is backwards and it's bullshit, man. Okay, and then you can't do anything about it but just sit back and think it like, what am I doing? Like this girl's about to say.
Don't want to answer your calls. No, no offense, but I'm a little more qualified than to just to be sitting around answering your customer service calls, Bart. Okay, I'm sorry, but Bart is the only one who's responding to me. So what am I supposed to do? And I'm looking down at these and I'm looking at them and I'm kind of wondering. I'm like, what was this for again? Oh, I don't know. Beats me. Can anyone explain to me how I have 2 degrees? I have 2 degrees.
White racism created these black ghettos, as we said it then. And it's white racism which sustains them. We're not talking about where one white person hates black people. We're talking about a system where you live in an all-white neighborhood. You go into a building, an office, where all you see is white people. And you don't think anything's strange about that. That's what we're talking about. And we thought that was important for young black people, particularly. You're not crazy. There is systemic racism in this country.
News enough. Upon further investigation, I have far more confidence in the things that I have already said. Let me show you what I have found. 7.4 earthquake and several aftershocks hit Taiwan yesterday. 8 days after a total lunar eclipse hit the Pacific plate and the North American plate at the same time. For reference, the lunar eclipse covered this area right here over top of the divide between the Pacific and North American plates. The earthquake was over here in Taiwan, on the other side of the Pacific plate. Correlation does not equal causation. The title of this paper, published in 2019, The Combined Effects of the Gravitational Forces on the Tectonic Plates on Earth's Surface Exerted by the Moon, the Sun, and the Other Planets, are one of the main reasons of the earthquakes. This article, published in 2023, the Moon's pull is so strong it may trigger earthquakes on Earth. Scientists are still baffled by its power. This article, published in 2016, Moon's pull can trigger big earthquakes. Big earthquakes, such as the ones that devastated Chile in 2010 and Japan in 2011, are more likely to occur during full and new moons, the 2 times each month when tidal stresses are highest. There's no shortage. The sun and moon are linked to earthquakes along the San Andreas Fault from 2016. Let me nerd out a little bit. Hold on. A total solar eclipse requires a new moon, and when they are lined up, so is their gravitational pull on the Earth's surface. A total lunar eclipse requires a full moon, and the sun and the moon are pulling against each other. Now hold on a minute. That full moon, full lunar eclipse that we just had covers the same exact area as that total solar eclipse we're about to have on April 8th. And the moon has already caused an earthquake. This is the annular ring of fire eclipse we had last year. During an annular eclipse, you get a ring of fire because the moon is too small to totally cover the sun. This is the total eclipse we had in 2017. This is the total eclipse we're about to have on April 8th. Now, back on the 20th of March, I said, so that the new moon of a solar eclipse is like a barge passing under a bridge and hitting one of the supports. Now, I said there might be 2,000 cars pass over that bridge before it collapses. But 6 days later, we saw that if a cargo ship hits a bridge support, it might collapse immediately. But then a few days later, a barge hit a bridge support, and we see that it only damaged it. Yes, I understand. It was very strange that I said that, and then days later it happened twice. What can I say? Listen and watch. Once again, I say, I cannot predict that the April 8th solar eclipse will cause the New Madrid fault zone to pop off, or that it'll pop off so hard that that hidden fault line will become apparent, or that the Pacific plate will slip under the North American plate, causing the topography to fall, Because those two plates colliding is what caused the mountain ranges to form there to begin with, and when they slips under, it'll release that tension. It's that easy. Y'all think the topography is fixed? How do you think it got that way? I cannot say that this is going to happen anytime soon after April 8th, only that it absolutely looks inevitable at some point in the future. I mean, just look at this map real quick, though. Then look at that for a moment. And now look at this map of past eclipses and the paths that they make on the face of the Earth constantly. And now let's put them on a flat Earth map just to see that that is the start of a geometric pattern like unto, I want to be clear, a geometric pattern of gravitational and magnetic paths that the sun and moon take above the face of the Earth. Such as this one that the Earth and Venus make in 8 complete orbits. And hold on one second, it doesn't matter if the Earth is orbiting the sun or the sun is orbiting the Earth, this is the pattern. And this is what that's going to look like here. And I'm sorry, flat earthers, there is no flat earth animation that I can find of this right here, but it doesn't matter anyway. If you look underneath the animation, you see the Earth and Venus in 8 orbits. You see Mars and Venus in 7 orbits beside it. And to the right of that is Saturn and Jupiter in 7 orbits. Underneath, that's Uranus and Saturn in 7 orbits. You can see these patterns that are made here. This is sacred geometry, but it's much more than that. Now, these intricate dances that the celestial bodies and the Earth and the sun and the moon all participate in with the stars are not just patterns of movement. They are patterns of movement involving forces like gravity and magnetism, or whatever you prefer to call them. I don't care at this point. These are all just labels we put in our own little understandings of stuff and how it works. Is relativity wrong, chock full of errors? Yeah, of course.
And I wanted to make mention that this stuff right here is what the wicked elites at the top run the world off of. I mean, you think about King Solomon when he went off. I mean, he became, okay, this knowledge right here is how they control everything. You know, you look at CERN and you look at all types of things. He's going to go into it, and he's bugged out, you know, but aren't we all, man? You know, we, in some kind of way, you know, we're all a little nutty, but on a spiritual level, you know, he's speaking some stuff that's been around and people know, you know, not your average Joe though, you know. They don't know that, people don't know that they're living on ley lines. They don't know that they're living on, they don't even care what's going on. They just happy with Facebook. But it's a lot of ancient knowledge that, you know, we don't dabble in. We just stick to the scriptures. But Esau, Edom, just like he know we Israelites, the scriptures say that he is wiser than Daniel. Let's go to that scripture real quick. There's no secret they can hide from thee. What is that in, that should be in Ezekiel 27 or 28. It's 28. This is Ezekiel 28:3. Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee. Yeah, see, I mean, the scriptures also say that he accomplishes a diligent search. He know what's going on in the earth, man. Okay, that's why they bringing out these enchantments. Okay, they're working off of these. They're working off of pretty much witchcraft, man. Okay, they know how to make things happen. And they own all the media. They own all this, everything, man. Let me read that again. Ezekiel 28:3. But I'm going to go up. It says, Son of man, verse 2. Say unto the prince of Tyrus, thus saith the Lord, power, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am God. And that's what they think. They're like, oh, we got all this ancient art. We know this, and we know that. We know this. They're very, very intelligent, man. But their intelligence was given to them of the Most High Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And he slowly but surely taking it away. And they, like the scriptures say, is there no more wisdom in teeming? They're losing their power. Thus saith the Lord. The Lord is taking away their power. Let's just say it like that. It says, because thine heart was lifted up, Ezekiel 28:2 in the middle, and thou hast said, I am God, and I sit in the seat of God. Okay. And thou hast said, I am God, and I sit in the seat of God in the midst of the seas, yet thou art a man and not power, though thou set thine heart as the heart of power. See? And that's what they do. Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret they can hide from thee. With thy wisdom and thy understanding, thou hast gotten riches. Thou hast gotten thee riches, and hast gotten gold and silver into thy treasures. By thy great wisdom and by thy traffic hast thou increased thy riches, and thine heart was lifted up because of thine riches. And that's what you see today, man. They know how to do things. They know about the different you know, they know how shit works. How about that? They know how the earth works. That's why they can lie to you. That's why there's all types of enchantments, man. They know what's going on.
It is.
Lord gave them that knowledge.
It is. Einstein was a dirt monkey. His brain was made of dirt. But we do the best we can here, with what we have to work with. But science says the forces of the planets and the sun and the moon affect the Earth. We know that the stars do also. Muons and neutrinos, I mean. From the stars, bombarding the Earth by the billions and billions and billions every moment of every day, all the time. Don't be surprised if Mario jumps a level. Neutrino hit the switches and turned a 1 to a 0, and he just jumped level in an apparent glitch. It's recorded. Go look it up. It is no coincidence that our technology is based on this 369, as told by Nikola Tesla. This sacred geometry can be seen on every level because it is intricate to how the universe itself functions on every level. Forces and gravity and magnetism and such, if you need it mundane. It's not mundane. These are celestial heavenly bodies. Bible says the sun rules over the day and the moon and the stars rule over the night and divide the light from the darkness, and that means more than you think it does. And it really does show on every level. Look at how that one resembles that solar eclipse map we were just getting started on. The only reason this is not a complete and super impressive geometric pattern right here is because it's too small of a span of time in the recordings. You put enough time and recordings in here and it's a full thing. The sun and the moon, the lunar and the solar eclipses would make a pattern just like this if they were fully recorded. It's just that their pattern traces out over a much longer period of time. This one's just not done yet. It really is just Russian nesting dolls on every level. These patterns, this sacred geometry, this is how reality itself functions everywhere, all the time. It looks like a chaotic mess on this map because this is a globe map that's been flattened out, not to actually represent how it really looks. You can't get a real good look at how this would actually play out in a pattern on a flat version of a globe map. But just imagine that these are like pin strokes of somebody contouring the earth with all of these movements, shaping the face of the earth. That's what...
Yeah, like that picture that the brother from William something on Instagram, he was making those great pictures. He made a picture of the Lord, and he had a pen, and he was, brothers, I know brothers sing that. But yeah, he had the little pen in his hand or something like that, and he was writing on the earth. And the Lord controls everything, man, even Esau. Okay, and I don't want to make this video too long. Just I'll name this spiritual, from spiritual to spiritual conversation, something like that, pretty much. Hopefully this message was edifying. Shalom.